What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quisballinn, man, and I'm back with another video. And a crazy report has just come out. Jontay Porter of the Toronto Raptors, the brother of Michael Porter Jr., is now being investigated for betting issues. So it seems like this man, Jontay Porter, knowing that this stuff is banned by the NBA, logged into Prize Picks, went on FanDuel, logged into Bovada, and placed some bets on himself. Let's get into this report and see what's going on, man, because this is a crazy story. And this man could be in a lot of trouble if this stuff is found to be true. So this is being reported by Adrian Wojnarowski and Brian Windhorst. So let's take a look at this article coming out by ESPN. It says here Toronto Raptors forward Jontay Porter is under investigation by the NBA following multiple instances of betting irregularities over the past several months, multiple sources told ESPN on Monday. At issue are prop bets involving Porter from games on January 26th and March 20th, multiple sources told ESPN. An NBA spokesman told ESPN that the league is looking into it. In the game on January 26th against the LA Clippers, there was increased betting interest on the under for Porter props, which for the night were set around 5.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists. There was also an over under for Porter's made 3 pointers, which was at zero point 0.5. That evening, Porter played just 4 minutes before leaving the game because of what the Raptors said was an aggravation of an eye injury he had suffered 4 days earlier against the Memphis Grizzlies. Porter did not score against the Clippers, but had 3 rebounds and 1 assist, and he did not attempt a three, meaning the under hit on all of the props. This is crazy. The next day, as a part of a daily report to users on betting results, DraftKings Sportsbook stated that the under on Porter's threes was the biggest money winner for bettors of any NBA player prop from games that evening. Porter played 19 minutes 2 days later and scored 12 points with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. On March 20th against the Kings, Porter played just 3 minutes before exiting because of what the Raptors said was an illness and did not return. He did not score after attempting one shot and had 2 rebounds. Sportsbooks had his over under set around 7.5 points and 5.5 rebounds. The next day, DraftKings Sportsbook reported in the media release that Porter's prop bets were the number one moneymaker from the night in the NBA. At least one other U.S. sportsbook detected unusual betting interest on the Porter props in the games in question. A sportsbook industry source told ESPN that multiple betting accounts attempted to bet large amounts, upwards of $10,000 and $20,000, on Porter unders in the January game against the Clippers. Betting limits on NBA player props vary by sportsbook and customer, but are typically around $1,000 to $2,000. People were trying to do whatever they could to bet on Jontay Porter props against the Clippers, the source said. And then just a few days ago, the same thing. We had a bunch of people trying to bet the under for more. Porter, the brother of Denver Nuggets star Michael Porter Jr., is on a two-way contract with the Raptors, earning $415,000 this season. He missed the Raptors game on Saturday against the Wizards for personal reasons, according to the team. He was also out for Monday's loss to the Nets for personal reasons. The coach said he is aware of the investigation shortly before Monday night's game. Coach says, I never doubt injuries. I never doubt honesty from players. Obviously, I've never had a situation like this before. NBA players, along with all league employees, are prohibited from betting on any NBA events. including prop bets. Violations of the policy could include fines, suspensions, and possible termination of contracts, among other actions. Sports betting is monitored by dedicated personnel from each NBA team, and the league has a team of data scientists focused on sports betting anomalies and possible integrity issues, and also works with third party integrity monitors. I'll just stop it there, man. This is bad, bro. This is horrible, bro. What are you thinking, Jontay? What are you thinking, bro? So let me get this right, man. Mysteriously, on the games you leave early with injuries, quote unquote injuries, these fake injuries, a bunch of people bet on your under on that particular night where you left the game and they hit. Come on, Jontay. Come on, man. And I know the reason why you did this, man. You didn't think they was gonna catch on to you, bro. This does seem fishy, man. Now I'm gonna wait until proof comes out. But just looking at this, who the hell is betting on Jontay Porter anyway? It doesn't say that he bet the props. So maybe he knows somebody, a close friend, maybe a relative or something. He told him, hey, look, put this play in. I'm going to lead the game early and we going to make a bet. We going to make some thousands, some hundreds of thousands, some millions off this. And apparently he thought he got away with it, man. But when it's this much money at stake, these sports betting platforms don't want to lose that money. DraftKings, FanDuel, Bovada, all of these places, they are not trying to lose that much money on no damn Jontay Porter. And this is a shame that Jontay Porter has found himself in a situation like this. He hasn't been in the league that long. He's dealt with injuries, torn ACLs, and now he's trying to find his footing. And now this dude, he's facing a lot of trouble if these investigations come back and it's something found to where he participated in this stuff. And I knew it was only a matter of time before the NBA would start having issues with welcoming gambling to the game. You see these guys now advertising gambling and sports betting now. Listen, man, these NBA players, they are human beings too. And I think us fans, a lot of the times we sit up here and we bet on these guys, we looking at them, we don't look at the human aspect. We treat these guys like a number. Is they gonna go over or under so we can win our bread? But what you got to understand is everyone loves money, including these NBA players, no matter how much they have. So they are willing to insult the integrity of the game in order to win some bread. And when I say everyone loves money, that also includes DraftKings. That also includes FanDuel, Prize Picks, Underdog, all of these apps that we're on. So if they see some irregularities, as they call it, they're going to investigate. And I'm reading this article from ESPN. It's funny you guys are reporting this because ESPN has now included betting on their platform. So, guys, with gambling becoming more prevalent, I mean, almost everybody I know does this. I mean, there's group chats, there's groups on all these social media platforms, there's discords, there's hundreds of thousands of people gambling on every single NBA game, whether that's props, money line, spreads, all of it. I'm one of them. So it was only a matter of time before this became an issue for the NBA. So I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if the man Jontay Porter is guilty of sort of rigging these unders so that whoever bet on them could make a big bag. I don't know if he was in cahoots or not. But I have a strong inkling that there may be something to this story. And I would almost bet my last dollar that there are other NBA executives, other people in NBA circles, maybe owners, maybe GMs, somebody in upper management on these NBA teams. I can almost guarantee these guys are probably sports betting as well. I don't think it would just be the players. And I was just talking to some of my boys not too long ago, and I was telling them I think sports betting is starting to ruin the NBA. We get mad as hell when we lose our money. You can't tell me that some of these NBA teams are playing the exact same as they would if sports betting didn't exist. And I see a lot of posts. Sometimes it's real funny, like when an NBA player doesn't hit on his prop. I see fans direct messaging that player, going in on them, cussing them out. And a lot of times I see the NBA player responding. So these NBA players know that we're betting on them. They know where their player props is set at. This could lead to them either trying really hard to get those props or trying not to get those props intentionally. So I do believe sports betting has affected the integrity of the game. And I think it'll never be the same. All because the NBA just loves money and is just extremely money hungry for no reason. When you guys make tons of money prior to all this gambling stuff. But when you see gambling becoming a successful venture for all of these other companies, you had to go ahead and hop on the bandwagon so you could start making some of that money too. So this is a crazy story. Jontay Porter under investigation, man, for betting irregularities, man. I think there's something to this story. I'm not going to accuse the man of being guilty, but it's awfully odd that in those two games that are pointed out in this report, there was an unusual betting interest on Porter's props in the games where he left early. I mean, that can't be chalked up to some kind of coincidence, in my opinion. And part of me is mad at this because Jontay, why didn't you hit me up and let me in on the play? I would have hit your under. I wanted to make 20 racks. I wanted to make 50 racks, but I guess it was for you and your close little circle. And now you're getting investigated and you might get locked up behind this because they are not playing. These sports betting companies are not playing. They're going to be on the NBA's ass for this. And they won't let this go until this investigation is concluded and it is official that this was just some sort of coincidence. They're going to really look into this and see. And it's got to be something to this because who the hell wakes up out of bed in the morning and say, I'm a bet on Jontay Porter? Half of y'all didn't even know Michael Porter Jr. had a brother. You guys did not know this dude, Jontay, was in the NBA. But I'm going to leave it right there, man. That's all I got for this video. I want y'all to drop in the comments and let me know, what do you guys think about this Jontay Porter investigation involving prop bet irregularities? Do you guys think there's something to this story, or do you think his name will be cleared and he did nothing wrong? Let me know. Also, I want to ask you guys, how do you guys feel that sports betting has impacted NBA outcomes? Do you think it has had a major effect or not? Let me know. But make sure you hit the like button and make sure you hit the subscribe. I appreciate everybody that's checking out the videos. And hey, I'm out of here. Peace.